All right. Shalom, shalom, Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me. Coming again on this Deborah platform with another message. And I will say this is a lovely afternoon in which the Most High Yah has made, and I, Sister Deborah, shall, and I will rest therein. I'm just coming with a little something, sitting out on the porch here, and decided I want to do this video and upload it so that you all will know that at 7 p.m. Central Time, I will be going live. And this time, I'm going to put the challenge on those in the live chat. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to open up the live chat just to see and hear the response of others. When Sister Deborah, we're gonna dissect the word that's in the instructions and direction book. We're gonna dissect it, and in that process, we're gonna allow Spirit and Truth to give us the opening and the fullness of what we are about to do. And it's going to be at 7 p.m. Central Time. Now, all this other stuff that the Father revealed to me has been awesome. He has given me information for my children, and I just thank him so much for that, because it was very powerful. It's very powerful. And maybe one day I might share it with you all, so you all out there that has children from the age of 13 to 50, 60. If you have children out there, not this message, but the information the Most High had given me would really help you a great deal. But I wanted to come to you because I wanted to step out to, first of all, inform you that I will be going live at 7 p.m. Central Time. And we're going to do a lot of dissecting information that the Father has given me within the last 4 hours. And also we're going to dissect Colossians chapter 1. We're going to go into it and dissect some things in there. But I want you to know, what is that? I don't know who that is, but I'm not going to answer. I want you to know that this is going to be an awesome a lesson. It's definitely a lesson, and I want you to make sure you have your pen and your piece of paper, and also have your spirit prayed up, so we can go into one accord, and we can get what the Father is going to reveal, because I did not come up with this, y'all. Let me tell you. If it was up to Deborah, I did not come up with this, but I will say this. It's awesome. It is beautiful. And it gives us a chance to see things in a different way. Instead of Sister Deborah speaking, I'm going to do a lot of speaking, but you're going to be responding to each question, in a sense, and pulling out what you see. And it's really pretty much letting you open up in your spirit being to really, in a sense, challenge your spirit and truth to get it to going and active. And I think if I do this enough, then I think it will allow many to know a lot about themselves as far as where they stand in this world of darkness today. I give you one thing that he gave me. He said what he said to me before, but this was kind of different. He said, Deborah, our brothers, our men in the Israel and in the tribe of Judah, especially the tribe of Judah, they don't understand. Only thing went wrong was men. And when they went wrong, they fell on top of woman, and woman fell on top of children. It can't go wrong between men and women, and it falls on women and children, because then it's saying that man is detached still to Yeshua and the Father. So he said that cannot be. And he said the reason why it's so much confusion is because men are not owning up to the fact that the problem rests with the connection between man, Yeshua, and the Father. And there's not a breakage in between the Father and Yeshua. Okay? So therefore, the breakage cannot be between the woman and the child. So the breakage cannot be between the woman and the man. It has to have the breakage between the man and Yeshua. And the man gets his from Yeshua through Hamashiach, which is the Father. Okay? So therefore, there's a breakage somewhere where no one is getting anything spiritual. So this is why you see this mandatory hate that is sparked around the world regarding melanated men and women. He said the breakage is only between man and Yeshua. And when man has broke from Yeshua, he went on to telling me about how in the times past, how you didn't see anyone in the church but women. Women have always been the one that has taken on the heavy load. And throughout time, raising all these children. And he said, look at how they stand back and brag about it. They brag about not taking care of the talents in which he has given them. They brag about a woman having to be liable to raise the sons. They brag about, now that's what she get. You see all of this, but he don't understand. The Father said they don't have no light, none whatsoever to understand. The breakage did not break from woman to man. He said it broke from man to Yeshua HaMashiach. And that's a dangerous one. Why? Because then it makes sense where you get into Isaiah chapter 3 and you see where he says that he's going to purge the daughters of Zion, but he's going to kill the men and the mighty men. So this why when you come into Isaiah 4, you see where he says that 7 women to 1 man. That was a message to warn the men. Not that you're going to have more women. That's not what that's saying. It's saying that all the men are going to be done away with. They're going to die by the sword in Isaiah chapter 3, verse 25, and by the mighty men also by the sword. And this is what is kind of sad because someone showed me a clip a few days ago with this one pastor. I'm gonna go and say it, who pastored out in the sanctuary on the feast days with men strapped in military automatic how would I say it, guns in the sanctuary. Now this is on during the feast. You see how sick people are? And showing it on nationwide television. That's a form of trying to make people think that we are so powerful. We got backup. We got our backup. That shows you right there. If the world can't see, Yah is not in the midst, everybody that's following him going to the lake of hell. I'm going to go on and say it like it is. They're going straight to the lake of hell. And they're not going to go to stop. They're going to go straight through. You see? They're going straight through the lake of hell. Because anytime that you allow someone to manipulate you and get you to believe this is the image that Yah prefers according to his will, and you in here talking about a feast, the Passover, and you got people strapped in military gear with automatic firepower, so you can show the world. You're trying to tell somebody, trying to scare somebody. But what the people don't understand, a person like him has got a real sick illness. And it started from his daddy. See, this did not start from just this man. This here sickness that he has, it come from his daddy and his daddy. By him not knowing really who his daddy was and knowing who his daddy was and his daddy, he don't know who he is. And he don't know he's a firecracker that is going to explode when the system come down on them. This is the system that's going to come down on them. And it's going to come down on them hard, because it's going to be just like the Father says. They're going to think that all is well. And when the system come down, he will be one that come down on. And all the firepower you trying to show the world that you have, all the firepower you trying to teach these men, this is all they need. You're teaching them that that's what they are to depend on. And that is not the will of the Father, nor the order of the Father, nor the spirit of who his power come from. So I, Sister Deborah, say unto you, it's a lot of little sick, not a lot of little, but it's everything is in the sick role right now. You got so many, I ain't gonna even, mental sick. I call that man mental sick. He got some mental sickness going on. And like I said, it didn't start with him. It started with his father. His father had some heavy sickness, and his father's father. That's how far back I can kind of speak on that. Now, I couldn't take it further than that, because the Father said we over here because of our forefathers. So you know that it's always got to come down the father's bloodline. He ain't never said for mothers. He said for fathers. So that alone let you know that if it's about the sins of the forefathers, the chain had to have been cut between Yeshua and our forefathers. Had to have. It had to have been detached. And why, you wonder? And I don't think that it so much is that Yah is clapping and okay, and I think it's more so he saw this before the foundation of the world, and he let it go and float and directly to where it needs to be for the last days. So I, Sister Deborah, said, come join me in live this evening. And we're going to do something totally different. In the live chat, I'm going to let you tackle and you go after the word that rests in the instructions and direction book. And then I'm going to come behind you with the word that proceed out of the mouth of Yah. So I, Sister Deborah, say unto you, I'll see you then. Shalom and shalom.